What's up, ChopChop Corley, man? Up here with FightHype.com. We up here in ChopChop's castle, man, in the house. He giving Fight Hype a little tour and stuff, but we ain't gonna go all up in this business like that. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Just happy to be back here on Fight Hype. I'm doing another interview.
Yeah, man. So look, off the top, I gotta ask you. There's two guys that you fought that's coming up. Both Randall Bailey, Devin Alexander. Bailey, you fought twice. And I'll get back to that question. I'm gonna hold off on a question I got real quick. But how do you see that fight playing out? Again, we asked you this because last time we talked to you, it was two guys you fought before, Cotto, Mayweather. This time it's Alexander Bailey. How do you see that fight playing out?
It's gonna be a great fight. We all know Randall Bailey. He's the puncher. Devin, he can punch, but he's more of a boxer. So I see the fight going the distance and Devin winning by a unanimous decision. But if Randall catch Devin, it's gonna be by knockout.
Ooh.
So it's predictable. I mean, Randall has to be busy enough to land the right hand.
Right.
Devin has to be smart enough to just box for 12 rounds.
Do you think, honestly, you fought Randall twice. Do you honestly think he got hurt, being that the fight was prolonged a couple weeks? He had a proposed back injury and everything. Or do you think it was some contractual issues or anything else?
Truthfully, I don't know. He said he had an injury. He had to take a couple of weeks off to get himself together and get back into training mode and prepare himself for a later date, which was October 20th.
Now, a while back, a lot of people wanted to just see a tiebreaker between you guys. Now, what happened with that? What was supposed to happen with that? Can you give us an update?
Well, we thought about doing a tiebreaker. Randall, he won the last fight we fought, and I won the first fight when I defended my title.
Right.
In 2001.
Right.
Randall has moved up to welterweight. I'm not a welterweight. There will be no reason for me to go up to 147 pounds unless the money would be a big factor of me going up to welterweight once again. I tested the water at 147. It didn't work out for me.
Right. Right now, you still talking about campaigning at 130, 135. Is that correct?
Never 130. It was always 135.
Just 135. My bad, man. I ain't trying to get you too below the belt. Now, we haven't seen you act in a couple months, probably since May.
May 5th.
May 5th. You was cleaning everybody's closet out. Everybody was like, "Man, this old Chop Chop we used to see." Like, he ain't never really went nowhere. But since May, tell us what's going on and what's been prolonging, or how come we probably ain't seen you in a little bit.
I have a promoter. Lou DeBella is my promoter, and we fought our last fight in May 5th in Belfast, Ireland. I knocked out Paul McCoskey in the 10th round, and we took a couple weeks out the gym just to get our foot wet as far as working on my shoes, getting my shoes back out there. I came out with a low-cut boxing boot. And then we talked with Lou, we started training, and man, we've been trying to get a fight with any other 140 pounders or even 135 pounders. And we tried to fight Kareem Mayfield before he got injured.
Exactly.
And
that was on ESPN Friday Night Fights, right?
Yeah, we tried to get that fight with him, and it couldn't happen. They didn't want to fight. We tried to fight Hank Lundy at 135 pounds. Or even Hank was going to come up to 140, we wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
A couple other fighters we tried to fight, like Nate Campbell. We tried to fight Nate.
I'd love to see that.
And Nate doesn't have a network behind him, and we were told that HBO didn't really want to do the fight with me and Nate. Why? Because both of us are older fighters, veterans. They don't want to see it.
Wow.
We just still staying in the gym and preparing ourselves, and we got an opportunity to go back across the pond.
Man, if any network views this video, please put it on. Please make my man Chop Chop and Nate Campbell, the Galaxy Warrior, an offer, because I know tons of fans that would like to see that fight. Who else has been mentioned in the past couple months with you? I know you've been calling out Khan for the longest, and I hit you up a couple weeks ago and was like, man, did you hear that his manager actually contacted McCloskey, but now he's got somebody else lined up.
I mean, we wanted to fight with Amir Khan, and we were willing to go over there in his palm, like I always do.
Right.
But they didn't want to fight, and they're looking to take an easier road for Khan to redeem himself.
Right.
We were trying to fight Juan Manuel Marquez before he got the opportunity to do the rematch with Manny Pacquiao. That didn't work out, so we just continued to try to fight whichever one of the upcoming fighters that were available to fight me at the time.
Right.
And it ain't pretty much the fighters that don't want to fight. It's the promoters and the managers of the fighters that don't want to dance. And when I say dance, they don't want their fighters to take a chance.
Because you're too risky. You're too risky. You're too risky, man. I mean, that's all. That says it all, man. So look, it's October now, and you got something coming up around the corner. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we got an opportunity to go back across the pond once again. I'm going to Russia.
Again.
To the Ukraine.
Okay.
Certain part of Russia is called Kiev. And we're going over there to fight a 12-round decision. I'm not going to go 12. It's going to be by knockout once again, but it's scheduled for 12. And we're fighting a guy named Victor Partial. He's the WBC International Super Lightweight Champion.
Okay. Now, what's at stake for this fight?
It is for his title.
And that's the silver title?
The silver title.
Okay. What kind of things are you hoping happens after this fight if you defeat him? What kind of steps are you necessarily? I'm not saying that you're looking past him,
right,
but what kind of other opportunities can arise after this if you capture this belt? Or would you think we can see you probably again in December, maybe early as January, right around the corner?
I mean, if it was up to me, you'll see me in December.
Right.
But it's not up to me, it's up to Lou DiBella, my promoter, and just to get back in the mix. Hopefully this will put me in the top 5 of the WBC, me winning this title. I won the NABF title, and it put me at number 9. Then it bumped me back up to 12.
Right.
Because I didn't defend the title, I relinquished the NABF title. And
tell us why that happened.
And the reason was I was champion, and I didn't want to go over to Canada to fight the #1 contender. I was tired of traveling in and out the country, going to everybody's backyard.
Right.
But they wanted me to come to his backyard, and they wanted to promote it. And we said, we the champion, why we got to go back to somebody else's yard? Why we can't bring him to the States? And they wasn't willing to do it, so we relinquished the title, and he's champion now. He has won the NABF, and we refused to go over there to fight him again for the title. We were offered, after he won, to come and fight him. We refused to go fight him. For what? So we just going to fight this fight right here. And hopefully we get ranked in the top 5 for the WBC and try to get an eliminator spot for the championship.
With this fight you got coming up in October in Russia, I mean, I see a little box over there, man. Can you tell us what's in it? Can you give us a little sneak peek what you wearing out there?
I always come to the ring with some type of attire on.
Right, some kind of chemical warfare or something like that, man. What's up?
With this outfit, I seen one of the movies when I was traveling, coming from out the country. It was Contraband.
Okay.
And the soundtrack, it really attracted my attention because it was just so much action in the movie of him trying to get that money out the cargo.
Yeah.
So they were trying to seize the contrabands and get the money, but when I saw the movie, it made me think of an outfit that I would want to wear for my next fight, and a headpiece also. So this is one of the headpieces that I'll be rocking for my next fight. It's a gas mask with the spikes, and when I come in there, it's gonna be all black.
Every time I see you, man, you got on some new threads, the Corley collection, man. I see you got the joints with the axes coming down your sleeve right now, and we got a couple of new shoes over here with the actually I see one right over here with the Puerto Rican flag on it. What has I see a lot has changed with the apparel and the lines. Your fans have access to this gear. Tell them how to get it.
You can contact me by email, which is Demarcus Corley at Yahoo. Or you can hit me on Twitter, that's at ChopChop Corley. Also, you can contact me directly if through my office line, that's 202-239-6787. And you can hit me on Facebook also, and the shoes will be shipped directly to your door. I receive payments through PayPal or the Western Union. Right
now, you're looking to probably do one from every country, is that correct?
Yeah, my vision is to do the major countries that I have been in and fought in. I haven't been to Mexico yet, but we also want to do a shoe with Mexico flag on it.
Okay.
And we try to get it on one of the big Mexican fighters like Canelo Alvarez on his feet,
right,
his next fight. We try to get this Puerto Rican shoe on Miguel Cotto's feet. And also we're going to do one from Argentina, and hopefully we can link up with Sergio and see if he'd like to fight in the shoe, give it a try. When I say comfortable, my shoe is the comfortable shoe out there right now.
Man, that's what's up, Chop Chop.
And it's light.
Once again, give it out your Facebook and Twitter, please.
It's at ChopChop Corley, and my Facebook is Demarcus Corley at Yahoo.
I hope y'all got his office number because he rarely gives that out anymore, man. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.